Hey, welcome back to the Britt Mayer Show. This is an urgent show because I just was able to get in contact with one of the helpers with aerial recovery that is out in North Carolina, and I wanted to bring him immediately to all of you so that you can hear what is happening out in North Carolina. So with no further ado, Charlie, thank you so much for joining us at this late notice. Thank you for everything you're doing out there. Can you just tell us what's happening on the ground in North Carolina right now?
Absolutely. So we were on the ground in Florida when the storm hit Thursday night and Friday morning. And I can tell you, being a fellow Floridian, we've seen a lot of hurricanes, and the storm here in North Carolina is far worse than anything I've seen in any previous storms. In Florida, when the water comes in, it all rises equally. Here, when the water comes in, it goes to where it can go. So the roads are all paralleling rivers. So those rivers get overflowed with water and the roads are just gone. It's very difficult to get anywhere by vehicle at this point. What used to maybe take you 10 minutes to traverse now might take you 4 hours. So this is a very, very dire situation for the people who live here. We were out yesterday. I'm sorry.
How many communities or people right now are still cut off from help and resources?
The communities that we know of, there's probably about 10 that are, tops of mountains or mountain roads to get there, and those roads are just gone. So, when we got here Sunday, we actually went to the airfield and just started talking to helicopter pilots and just started asking people if they wanted to work with us, if they wanted to go out and rescue some people. And we found a man named Zeb Hadley from Wilmington. His company is National Coatings, and he brought his personal helicopter, and we've been using that for the past 3 days to fly into the mountains and look for people.
Wow.
We were in Asheville yesterday, and all the military helicopters are just sitting there on the ground. No one's doing anything. We've got fire and rescue teams from other states here. I've not seen a single North Carolina rescue person yet.
What the heck? What's that all about?
I don't know. Maybe they're in different parts of the state. I'm not sure, but we have not run across a single one yet.
Yeah, but Asheville area where you're at right now is one of the areas that was hit heaviest.
Right.
So you would think that you would have massive focus and concentration on search and recovery in that area going on right now. So if the federal government is just out to lunch on this, then it really is about American citizens stepping in like you are and going in to get these people out and to get them the resources that they need. Tell me about what you're seeing within the community grassroots effort right now in the area.
The community is amazing. We're here right now at a church in Nebo. And they're handing out food, they're handing out supplies, they're feeding people. At the airport in Rutherford County, you've got kids out there unloading airplanes of supplies and taking them into the hangar to then be put on trucks to be distributed into the towns. They've all really, really come together in this area to take care of their neighbors.
Can you give me just a glimpse and give America who's listening to this just a glimpse of what you're actually seeing with your own eyes when you're going in and doing these search and recoveries? What are the homes looking like? What are the people there feeling? What are the stories that you're seeing and hearing?
A lot of the homes are just gone. The homes that were near these rivers are just gone. Some of the streams that were 6 inches wide last week are now 60 yards across. It's complete devastation. The homes are on top of each other, once you find where the debris is collected. So it's really, really bad.
Have you ever seen anything like this? Does this compare to any sort of destruction you've seen with your work?
We've seen some bad stuff. I've never seen infrastructure destroyed like it is here. You've got to have roads to get the utility trucks in to restore power. They're going to have to redo roads before they redo power. And you can't make a road overnight. So there's a lot of work to be done here. If you have tractors, dump trucks, road making equipment, I would absolutely be reaching out to these counties in North Carolina, coordinate with the departments of transportation, and offer your help.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask you before we let you get back to what you're doing out there is for people who are, say, within 2 hours drive time of where you're at right now. And then for people like the broader scale Americans, I'm all the way in California. So could you just give us levels of help? What can the people who are within a 2 hour radius do? And then what can those of us over on the West Coast and throughout America do to support the work and the immediate needs?
It's a really touchy situation. You know, you want to come and rush and help, but the line for gasoline is 2 miles long. So you might get here to help and then you're not going anywhere. And then you become another person in line, blocking the person who lives here from getting their gasoline. So, you know, we're advising everybody, if you want to help, donate. You know, donate to us, donate to any nonprofit that you want. But, that's the best way to help at this point. They've got supplies coming in. It's a lot easier to purchase supplies locally and have them shipped than to ship supplies from across the country.
So if folks donate to you guys, are you able to then use that money to buy the resources that are most needed and urgent right now for these people in these communities?
That's right. We're doing our best to purchase as much stuff as we can. Right now, our focus is on search and rescue. But the supplies that we can bring in will absolutely help. But again, it's a very difficult process of getting those supplies out to the people. And again, with the helicopter sitting there on the airfield with nothing going on, it's very frustrating. We rescued a 11-day-old baby yesterday with a civilian helicopter, with a nonprofit, and with a volunteer from the Florida State Guard, and a pilot who had never landed on the roof of a hospital before. But we got it done. The baby would have died had we not shown up, and made a big difference in that family's life. And then, of course, today, USA Today puts the story out that the North Carolina National Guard executed that operation. So it's like, you know, people are wanting to claim credit and not actually do the work, and it's pretty disgusting to see.
Yeah, it is disgusting, but oh my gosh, you're going to make me cry with that story. You are the Lord's hands and feet out there, and I am so thankful for what you guys are doing. And I would encourage everyone to generously give to you guys, because you truly are, like I said, you're the hands and feet of Christ out there. Thank you so much for your work and for sharing with us so that people can really know what's going on out there. For those people who do want to give and follow, can you just tell them the easiest way for them to find you?
Our donation link is at Aerial Recovery Group on Instagram. Go to our main page. The link is there in the link tree. We are a 501c3. All donations will go to our disaster recovery efforts. And of course, thank you for helping get this word out so we can really help these people that are tragically devastated here.
God bless you, Charlie. Thank you so much. We'll stay in touch. Be safe out there.
Thank you. Yes, ma'am.